Hey guys, and welcome to my video. Today we're going to have a quick look at the best manager game ever created. It's the Championship Manager 2001/2. I mean, this is the most addicted game I have ever played. Um, in this video, I just wanted to show the absolute best players you can buy when you start the game. So I created a brand new game with Porto just to show you who are we going to buy when we start. So I created this short list. Of course, I could have added like maybe 5, 6 more players that are actually also very good, but I just wanted to really point out the 11 best players. If you ask me, I have bought these players so many times in this game, and they are absolutely brilliant. And I mean, please have a look at the value of the players. Of course, some of them you're going to pay a bit more, but I mean, so we can start at the top. Gianno Samba, of course, many of them you can't really see their stats, so you need to have a scout, have a look at them. But just when you start the game, basically just bid whatever's possible, and then have a scout, have a look at them at the same time. So 16 years old, I mean, he's going to be one of the best strikers in the game. And he's easy to buy because of his nationality also. Goalkeeper, Franco Costanzo, he is pure insanity. He's going to be so good, and it doesn't really matter how big of a club you are. You just need to buy him. And if you have a very good goalkeeper, you can have him as backup, but make sure that he plays, because I mean he's really going to be one of the best in the game. Must have buy Mark Kjær. He is so good. So when you start the game and you want to buy him, this isn't really enough. The club wants more, but you can't do that. So have a scout, have a look at him, and they will decline your offer several times. But at some point, he actually signs a new contract with them, and then he have a buyout in his contract in the new one. So just don't bid that much, but keep on bidding on him so that he wants to have a new contract, and then you can have him for more or less nothing. He's really great. Julius Akerhover, maybe the most expensive one. You can actually see his stats already. He can be pretty expensive, but I mean, 19 years old, buy him as fast as you can. And from the same club, we actually have 3 players from Shakhtar. You have Ndiaye also. He's, I mean, defensive midfield player. He's the best you can buy to start with. He has a great age also. Not too old, but not too young either, because many of the players we have on our list is very young. So it's also good to have some that are a bit older. You need to buy him. And also in this video we are only talking about players, but when we are talking about what kind of tactics are we going to roll out also, he fits perfectly in the best formation there is in this game, and I will show that in a different video. And then we have another player from Shakhtar. If you buy this player, you will have a defender that can play all position, and 23 years old. Please have a look at his stats. He's insane. So that's also must. I mean, these 3 players, it actually differs a little bit from each game that you create, because sometimes they can be a bit expensive actually, but I mean, you need to buy them. Kennedy, Swedish player. There's a lot of good Swedish player in this game. 20 years old. His stats is actually not that good, but he is better than the stats shows. So he's a great attacking midfield player, especially in the right side, and he's almost free. So try him out. I would say, especially if you are like a smaller club, he will be insane. I will save him to last. Kim Källström from Sweden also must have, and this is actually quite the same story as with Mark Kjær. If you keep on bidding and they decline every time, suddenly he will also have a new contract with a buyout price in it. So do the same as with Mark Kerr, and you will have the greatest. I mean, those two together in the midfield is very, very good. Another goalkeeper, he is so cheap that you won't believe it, and he will actually be pretty good also. Strikers, very important, right? Tomarieta, so underrated that you won't believe it. He 20 in finishing, and now, I mean, 20 influence, and he can be your captain straight away if you wanted to. But basically, he will, for no money whatsoever, he will just start doing goals for you. But this one, Maxim Tsimigalko, this is by far the best player in the game. He is so insane. He will do more goals than, more or less games played. I have bought him in so many games that you won't believe it, and I will actually show some. I will upload some videos with some of the games with 4, 5, 6 years where you can actually see Tsimigalko as like 24 years old or something, and then you can see how many goals he will provide. He can be, if you look at his nationality, in some places like the Premier League and maybe a couple more, it's actually not possible to buy him because he won't get his like working license because of his nationality. So that's not good. But if you're playing in like Italy, Portugal, Netherlands and stuff like that, he's so easy to buy and he's almost free, and he will just start doing goals straight away. So if you can put Tsimigalko together with Tomarieta, I mean, unless you have a very good striker, I will do it every time. A few lacking maybe, but these are the ones that I think that you should definitely buy when you start the game. Thank you. Remember to subscribe, and more videos will be around this game also. The best football manager ever created. Thank you for watching.